It would be her end, Your Honor. I can hear you, and I can hear Mr. Robinson.
Okay, sounds good. You may lower your hand, ma'am. If you have trouble hearing, let us know, because you need to be able to fully participate in the hearing, and it might be weather-based today.
Yes, ma'am.
And I guess a few housekeeping issues before we proceed. The first is I'm an associate judge, and so you do have the right to a de novo hearing before the referring court regarding any decisions I make. Also, please note that audio, video recording, photographing, or broadcasting of court proceedings is prohibited. This applies to you two here on Zoom today and anyone who might be watching on YouTube, so nobody should be doing that. Also, please remember, even though you're on devices, this is court, and so please treat it like that. Please treat everyone with respect. Generally, we take testimony in court where one of you is asked questions at a time. If you're not the person being asked questions, unless you have a legal objection, please don't interrupt or answer for the other person. You'll both be given a chance to be asked questions, and you'll both be given a chance to speak. Since it appears you're both representing yourselves right now. Also, please note I'm not with the Attorney General's office. So anything that you've discussed with them or spoken to them, it's not supposed to get to me, and it doesn't. So anything that's important about your case that you think I need to consider when ruling, please be sure you say it during the hearing, and don't assume Mr. Collins going to get it to me, because he can't. And you may proceed, Mr. Collins.
To start off, I'd ask the court to take judicial notice of the registration of the June 3rd, 2013 divorce decree from the state of Georgia.
I see the notice of registration. And this is quite small. I see the state of Georgia affidavit of the clerk of court attached, which shows the attached pages are during corrections. They certify to that. And I see the final judgment and decree of divorce. Looks like Mr. Robinson filed for the divorce. Ms. Robinson did not appear. At that time, the child Layla was residing with the plaintiff, Mr. Robinson, and the child Elise was residing with Ms. Robinson. So each party had a child, and they were awarded joint legal custody. So.
And that is today, Your Honor. We did not plead for it, but it's my understanding the parties are asking the court to grant a trial amendment finding that the children live with Mr. Robinson, that they be joint managing conservators with Mr. Robinson being the primary, and that Ms. Robinson have visitation pursuant to the standard possession order. Mr. Robinson, is that your agreement?
Yes, it is.
Ms.
So are you
Robinson?
driving? Because it sounds like, are you just in the rain right now, or are you driving? Because I hear kind of something in the background. And you got a little muffled.
I'm in the rain. My
Okay.
daughter is having a couple problems right now.
Okay.
But
Are
I'm
you
here.
okay? You're safe, and you're in a safe place. Okay. I just want to make sure you're
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
You can continue.
All right, Ms. Robinson, he said yes.
Yeah.
So Ms. Robinson, is that also your agreement?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to call Mr. Elijah Robinson as my first witness. And sir, you are the father of the children?
Yes, I am.
All right. And do the children currently have any type of medical or dental coverage?
Yes, they have medical and dental.
Through what?
Through the VA.
So is that TRICARE
Um,
or CAMP?
it's called Chant VA. It's called Chant. It's just like TRICARE, but it's called Chant VA.
All right, CHAMP, not CAMP. All right, sorry. Are you asking for any reimbursement on any premiums for that?
No.
Are you requesting that the court order Ms. Robinson to pay you child support for the children?
Yes.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, I was some other noise and I didn't hear you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to pass this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. You can call the next witness.
I would call Denise Robinson. Ma'am, you are in fact, the mother of the two children.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
Where are you employed?
I'm working for Texas Disposal Systems, but it's through a temp agency at the moment.
Okay. All right. Do they pay you by the hour or is that a salary?
Hourly.
And how much are they paying you per hour?
It's $21 an hour.
And are they working you at least 40 hours a week?
Yes, sir.
I guess my question should have been, how many hours a week are they working you?
It's 40.
Okay. And do you have any other minor biological children other than these two?
No, sir.
No other dependents. Okay. Do you happen to know if you have,
No minor children. I have an adult daughter that lives with me, though.
and
Mhm.
how long have you been with this job?
I can't hear
How
anything
long
you're
have you
saying,
been
sir.
employed?
Oh,
How long have you been employed?
For this is going on the 3rd week. I started April 15th.
All right. So would it be fair for me to say at this time you do not have any private health or dental insurance available for the children?
Not yet, sir. No.
All right. All right. And it's been explained to you how the guidelines work for the child support? Or at least, all right.
What?
We use the $21 an hour
Oh, yes.
times 40 hours times 52 weeks divided by 12 gives us a monthly gross.
Yes, sir.
From that monthly gross, you get certain deductions such as standard taxes. Are you having any union dues?
No, sir.
Is that job here in Texas?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you don't have no out-of-state income tax. All right. And then
No.
we get to a net. So right now I'm showing your gross monthly of being $3,640 a month. Your net resources would be 3090.08. 2 children before the court, no others, so that's 25%, which is $772.52. You've been provided with at least that amount? You've been informed that's the calculation?
Yes, the previous lady told us that number. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right. But it's my understanding that you are not agreeing to that amount and wish to explain to the court why the court should not order this amount?
That is roughly an entire paycheck. And I just started working this job.
Okay. Is there any other reason why the court should not order this amount as the child support?
I asked if it could be a lesser amount and proposed $500 to start off with until I can get a higher hourly wage.
Is there anything else you believe the court needs to know as far as calculating the child support? Is there any other reason why the court should not set the child support based on
Everything you
guidelines?
just said just cut out. I'm sorry.
Is there any other reason why the court should not set guidelines child support?
Okay, I think you're back. I'm sorry. It keeps cutting out every time you're talking. I apologize.
Anything else?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
The state does not represent either of you, so I'm going to give you both the chance to say anything else you'd like to say. Mr. Robinson, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I'd like to say that I understand her situation. However, I've been doing this alone for 11 years. If I had to get 2 or 3 jobs to take care of these kids, I did it. If my late wife, who had stage 4 inflammatory breast cancer, could get a job, an extra job to help pay for these kids, I don't see any reason why she shouldn't be able to.
Mr. Robinson, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No.
I'm sorry, Ms.
I
Robinson.
will.
Mhm.
I apologize, ma'am. Yes, I will. I will get a second job.
Oh,
I won't be
okay, I'm
able to
sorry.
see my kids now.
Ma'am, how often are you paid? Are you paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
With this temp agency, I believe it's weekly, but it falls into the second week. So I've only gotten one paycheck so far.
So- I am going to set child support. I'm going to approve the trial amendment, and agreement of parties regarding conservatorship and visitation of the children. That was dictated onto the record by Mr. Cullum. And I am going to set child support, based on the guidelines. It will be $773 per month, but that's beginning on June 1st of 2024. Hopefully that will help get you a little more grounded in the job, before that kicks in.
And just to make sure that we're covering it, Your Honor,
Oh.
Mr. Robinson had testified the children were covered by the CHAMP VA, but he was not asking for reimbursement. So are you ordering him to continue to provide the CHAMP VA for the children?
Yes, I'm still ordering him. Sir, I'm going to order you to provide the insurance and dental support through CHAMP VA with no reimbursement based on your request.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.